Good morning, Charlotte, my dear. I needed to go live. I had not set the show. Hey, since you're here already, Charlotte. Good morning, Danielle Lake. Charlotte, uh, uh, I am behind on answering some of the questions, Charlotte. Good morning, Christy. That you have asked me in the past. You've asked me if I have siblings. You have asked me a bunch of stuff, and so today I want to try to answer some of your questions. If my robot holds out. Good morning, everyone who is watching. Let me get this on up here, and let's start the everybody to get here. No, let's go back a little further. I'm a little late today. I had a giant ink spill. Good morning, everybody. My keyboard is now, well, mostly I can't see numbers now. That's all right. All right, Charlotte, one of the questions you asked me is, do I have brothers and sisters? No, I'm an only monster. Yes, I do. I have brothers and sisters, but they're half brothers and sisters. So I have 16 years of being an only monster.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
You also asked me what is my favorite. Good morning, Lynette. You also asked me my favorite mythological creature, and I have two answers. I have. Good morning. Good morning, Lynette. I see your hello. Oh, hello, Andrew Eason. Got a work meeting this AM. Otherwise, how could I resist Werewolf Pizza Spy Mouse? Right. Yeah. Well, come on back. Watch the replay. I have two answers, Charlotte, to what my favorite mythological animals are. My first answer is my real favorite monster. And my favorite monster is Aslan from the Narnia books. That's a talking lion, man. By anybody's definition, that's some kind of monster. I think he'll be my favorite forever and ever. Really. But a griffin. I like a griffin. I like that eagle with the lion's head. Or maybe it's a lion with the eagle head. I like a griffin. Yeah, maybe that's it. I like that. Anyway. Shut up.
Please remember to replace the speaker on.
Good morning, Roberta Gardner. Nice to have you with me once again. Always nice to have you with me. Good morning, everyone. Dum bum bum bum. Doodle 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 dum bum bum bum. Doodle 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 dum bum bum bum. Zoop doop bum beep 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 beep. Zoop beep 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 beep. Zoop doop 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 bum. Zoop doop doodle 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 zoop doop doop doop. Doodle 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 zoop doop doop doop. Zoop doop doop doop. Zoop doop doop doop.
And now on with the show.
That is right. Let's do this right here. Boom. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paint My Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster. Welcome, everybody, to May the 26th, 2020, here at the Paint by Monster Studios. Welcome, everybody. Lynette Waters-Weitzel has just asked what is my favorite cryptozoological animal, and I think it's probably going to be the chupacabra. All the chupacabra that I have ever known are just the most amazing drinking buddies. Tijuana and a chupacabra is a story that's another story for another day someday. But boys and girls, welcome to Paint by Monster. If you're joining us for the very first time, it's the little art show with big monster ideas and a monster host, me, Easel Monster. So, boys and girls, this is our daily art departure. Let's get up on out of this place and make some art. All right, MacVac, give me the opening sequence, MacVac. Run it.
Let's go through our pre-launch checklist, boys and girls. Mr. Penny, please take your station. Thank you. All right, Mac back nice and slow, please. Release the docking clamps and fire main thrusters. And music on my mark in 3, 2, 1.
All right, very nicely handled, MacVac. Thank you. Please release the inertial dampers. Mr. Penny, if you'll please kindly take your resting station here on the bridge with me. Boys and girls, I've got paper, watercolor, ink. Boy, do I have ink. All over the desk. Let's get some music on up at this place and make some art. I brought some stuff with me today. This is the stuff that I have brought with me. MacVac, would you back off, please? Give me that big shot. Give me the big desk shot. Yeah, great. All right. This is some of the stuff I brought with me. Today, I had a buddy of mine, a werewolf friend of mine, called me up, and his uncle just got shot, who was kind of wealthy. You know, silver bullet and all, because that's the only way they can die. But his uncle left him quite a bit of money, and so he wants to open a pizza place down the street from me. Werewolf Pizza, he wants to call it. And so later on, I'm going to help him out with some of his marketing, and we're going to make up some werewolf pizza commercials. You know, he just called me this morning, so let's do that. Werewolf Pizza. Also, here's some Dart Mart bullseye pricing. Every single day. We don't need that anymore. Also, I thought maybe we'd work more on... Oh, here's something. This. This used to be Life. Right here. This is the top of a gourd that I grew in my garden. Now, Mrs. Monster and I have just finished planting our garden. But, I don't know, I love the color of this thing. Look at how beautiful this thing is. Look at this. The greens and the brown tones in there, just stunning. Look at that. Yeah, just great. I love this curlicue. I think maybe I want to wire this and make some kind of a little monster sculpture out of this thing, because it sort of has a monster vibe going on, to me, you know. Plus, it's just dried vegetable. That does remind me of something, though, boys and girls, something that I've been meaning to talk to you about in terms of life. Now, look. Here's the thing. A difference that between art and engineering. Art makes up a problem that art solves. Engineering solves a problem, usually that someone else brings to it. Maybe if they're the factory guy who made something up. But engineering solves a problem one way. But art... usually it makes up the problem that it has to solve. There's a lot of similarity between these two things. Boys and girls, one of the things I think when I think about art is that art, good ideas in art are a lot like tomatoes, and this is what I mean. Inside of a tomato, if you cut one apart, there are all of these seeds around in the meat of the tomato, yeah? Seeds. When you have creative ideas, here's a question I ask myself when I have creative ideas. Does the creative idea generate more ideas, like the seeds? Or does it just one time sort of just flat solve a problem and that's all there is to it? Which one? I think the really good creative ideas are the ones that generate more new ideas. Yeah? So, I think of art solutions like the seeds in a tomato. Is that a good idea? Does it produce more life? Or does it just sort of flat solve a problem? if it flat solves the problem, usually I jettison that idea and move on to the next idea. Sometimes. Anyway. Here's another art rule, boys and girls. Dirty water, dirty color. Look, if you got dirty paint water, you can't make nice white with that. You gotta dump that out. I was so glad I had that water on me this morning when I spilled all that ink everywhere. How do you get eraser crumbs off of your desk? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, all right. Hey, let's work on this. Here's the art that I've been doing. This is the spy mouse and elephant and the boss cat. So today, I really thought maybe I'd get some time in on this boss cat. I'd like to start painting. I've got more inking to do, but I think maybe I would like to start doing a little more painting on this mouse today. So let me get a couple of strokes on that, and then maybe we'll visit for a minute. I'm just going to put this right on the tape next to it. I don't care. It's all right. How you doing today? What are you doing today? Hope you're doing something fun. Yesterday, I had such a blast with a friend of mine. A friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, can we barbecue today?" Yep, so we had croquet and barbecue. That was nice. Yeah, okay. I think I want him orange. R2, can I have that, or MacBack, can I have that close shot, please? Thank you. So, when you have creative ideas, are you looking for the ones that generate more ideas? Or do you just tend to go with your first idea and just sort of keep trying at it until you can make that one work? Sometimes that's right too. Usually though, your first idea is not a good idea. Usually. Yeah, boy, I believe him. It's just... Charlotte says, sometimes my creative ideas just argue with each other. It can be a real headache. Well, I'll say this. Sometimes, I don't know if I've seen your work. I think you're pretty good. But put yourself through some art that instead of asking, what can I do, ask, what do I have to do? Make your art something that you have to do. Not all the time, and you're sort of tricking yourself into it. But you're doing that so that you'll be on a schedule of making, because that's where you'll really develop. The schedule of making. Don't sit around and wait to be inspired. Get in there. Get in there. Get to work. Get to work. You can do it. I've seen it. All right. I think I'm going to give him some gray hairs on his chin later on. But first, surely there's some more orange. No, there's no more orange here. I don't think so. No. Oh, here's a casualty from this morning's ink spill, boys and girls. There's a droplet of ink right here in this cage. That'll all have to be figured out. That's all right. Paint that out right now, in fact. I know I want this to be gold, so. Yeah. So we played croquet yesterday, and I never won. I was in first once, but I never won, and that's okay. But we had a good time. Da, 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 da. La da da da. Da da da. Ba 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 da da. La da da da. Right. Little gold cages. Good morning, Alan Hayes, who is now watching. MacVac, could you back off, please? Give me that big drawing shot. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This side of the piece, I think, we'll keep all the warms over here. And this will mostly be cools. I'll put some grays in over here on this other side. Boys and girls, you're watching Paint by Monster. As we hover a few thousand feet above Muncie, Indiana. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I'm going to get some gray notes on this elephant. And, you know, I think maybe my big brush was a casualty too, boys and girls. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something. Golly. I don't know. What is this? I'm going to test this on a... Yeah, that'll work. All right. All right, here we go. I think I want that first pass of gray here on these hands, or elephant feet. Yeah, all right. And I think I want him to have a red jacket, you know? Oh, that should have been darker down here. This whole passage has to be darker on the tip of his piece, right? This trunk, his trunk. Right. Oh, Charlotte, your mom just gave you a go make some art button. By the way, boys, that's wonderful. Wear it with great, great pride. You are on the inside of Paint by Monster. Super fan. There's you, the whole D'Souza household. All right, I think maybe he's just styling and looking great. I love this elephant. This is Steampunk the elephant. And, nice. Oh, snake on a skateboard showed up. That's great. Good, good, good. All right. I think this piping up here needs to be some sort of a gray. A funny idea might be to keep all of this over here happening in gray tones and have the only color. I think maybe that's what we're doing. First of all, this will be gray tones. Yeah, that's good. I do too. Charlotte says a cad red on the coat. I'm with you. I want his coat to be red. Me too. Good call. Yeah, thanks for backing that off. All right. So, it has to be cad red in the dark. Imagine that. Imagine what that's going to look like. Get off there. Thank you. Oh, right here. Boom, 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 boom. And this probably has some of this. Probably. Yeah, all right. In fact, probably like this. Yeah, all right. And darker as it goes away from the light, because that's how it works, boys and girls. Bum, 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 zoop, doop. I like this speckling that's starting to happen up here. Pretty good. Is this a warm gray or a cool gray? That's, you know, I think it probably will get turned cool. This happens to be the paint water from this morning's ink spill. This was clear water, ready for the show. It was just all ready for the show. It was, and then I opened this bottle of ink right here because, as I've said, boys and girls, ink is a black hole of creativity. It is so delicious and smooth. Don't drink it. Don't put it in your mouth. And weirdly, there's enough ink in this bottle to paint my neighborhood. It'll go everywhere. I'm not sure how ink can take up more space than water, but it somehow does, boys and girls. And I spilled this stuff right all over my, well, that's what you get right there. That's what happens. I spilled ink, so I had paper towel, and I threw that in the trash because paper towel with ink in it might as well be a loaded paintbrush with ink all over it. So this ink wash used to be clear water that I soaked some paper towel in. And
Werewolf pizza. Oh, that's a good pizza. Go wild. Eat something hairy. Werewolf pizza. Oh, that's a good pizza. Werewolf pizza. I did a werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Aroo. Aroo. Werewolf pizza. Oh no, it's gotta be minor. Like that.
all right, I got this.
Werewolf pizza, maybe like.
Yeah, all right.
Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Werewolfy pizza. Werewolf pizza. Howling good. Howl at the moon when you eat that pizza 'cause it's so good. It's so good. Howling good. How good is howling good? Well, it's a werewolf pizza. You'll feel like maybe you've been cursed by a gypsy who makes you want to eat the pizza all the time. Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Aroo. That's a good pizza. Werewolf pizza. Howling at the moon 'cause the pizza's so good. Yes, eat that pizza. Go wild. Claw your way into the flavor of a werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Nice, Scotty Schreier, nice. Yeah, that's good.
Pizza. Werewolf pizza. Howling at the moon 'cause the pizza's so good. I'm howling at the moon 'cause the pizza's so good. I'm howling at the moon 'cause the pizza's so good. I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Lunatic for the werewolf pizza. I'm a lunatic for the werewolf pizza. Werewolf pizza. Something like that. It'll probably go. I don't know.
Yeah, that's coming along. That's all right. Maybe some more of this here. Yeah, that's better. All right. Yeah, okay. Full moon specials. That's got to go on the menu. Here's what I mean by uh, uh, does it solve a problem or does it generate more ideas? Werewolf pizza. It immediately generated all kinds of ideas to me. Like, the lycanthrope pizza. That's got to go on the list. That's got to go on the menu. Lycanthrope pizza. And I think maybe it's just a cheese pizza. It's a full moon, because what nobody ever really knows about the werewolves is, it's not the moon, it's just yellow circles. Any yellow circle will just turn that dude right straight into a werewolf. So, he makes a cheese pizza all day, he just stays a werewolf. He married a werewolf girl who also loved to stare at cheese pizza, make cheese pizza. Now they run the werewolf pizza. That's fun to me. That's making stuff up at a pretty fun level. Right, werewolf pizza. So. I think maybe this over here. Now you got to do this. Oh, wait. Where's that Sharpie marker? God, leave me that. Give me that. All right, here, werewolf pizza. Now it's got to have a moon in it, but probably up here it needs to say. Oh, this one's almost dry. This Sharpie. You know why I spilled my ink? Because I was throwing things. Why don't I have any good Sharpies? How can this possibly be? I'm going to have to ink these letters with a brush instead of a Sharpie? All right, then. All right, like this. Pow. Pow, pow. Maybe this should be sort of like this up here. Right. But scary. All right, that's not bad. Don't fall off the desk. Please don't fall off the desk. Yeah, that's pretty good. Eat the hair. Eat something hairy. Werewolf pizza. Go wild. Howling good. I really wish I had that Sharpie. These letters are not really jazzing me. They're not really doing it for me. I wanna be able to draw. Doggone it! I want to be able to draw these things with a Sharpie marker. Not one of those. Not one of that. How good are you? What are you? You're a giant Sharpie marker. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know. That looks like a huge. I don't know. Well, all right. How about this? Pow. Yeah, all right. And you know my rule about doing it over, boys and girls. If I mess it up once, it's okay with me. Maybe this top up here. I'm gonna make werewolf one word. Yeah, all right. So there's some of that. Werewolf pizza. This will definitely be showing up in the bank of television commercials that start the show. Because, man, oh man. Why not? Yeah. Lycanthrope pizza. It's just a big yellow circle. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, also, I think maybe it needs to... I'm not really jazzed about the letters. I will fix the letters in post, as they say. More drawing, more magnets, says Isaac Lakes. Well, that's what's happening right now. The drawing And I think maybe there should probably be a drawing of a pizza. At least the full moon part. Yeah. I've never tried this before. Ow. So, let's try this. Boys and girls, you're about to see something never before seen, ever. You are about to see something brand spanking new. It's never before been tried, to the best of my knowledge, and it might solve this art, but it has to work. If it works, I don't know if this is going to work. Here's what I'm doing, boys and girls. This is a compass, and that's my inking brush. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Right here in his eyeball, pow, right there. Now I'm going to just try this. Here we go. Will it work? I don't know. La 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 la. Yeah. La 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 la. Oh golly. It's not gripping it at all. Maybe this is a two-handed sort of a project. Werewolf pizza is so much fun. Man, that's funny. Maybe I'll cheat and do this part over here. All right, that's close enough. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Pow. Get back on that paper. Make the rest of that line. Get in there. Boom. That's good. Pa-pow. Zappadoopa. Yeah, look at that. Uh-huh. That's right. Werewolf pizza. Howling good. Lycanthra pizza. The silver bullet special. Probably they don't serve that there. Yeah, I'll have to paint that pizza in there. And he's got to have some sort of a ragged edge close. Yeah, that's not bad. Thank you, the perfect circle. Thank you, Mikkel Jans, for that perfect circle. But I really got to get some pizza idea in here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where yet, but that's all right. Here is something else that might be fun to do. And it'll be sort of a repeat with variation. And then, boys and girls, we'll have a visit with Commander Penny. How about this? We'll just do this kind of inking. And a little bit off, hang on. Yeah, all right. Some black is a definite help to this. Yeah, go all the way up there. Yes, Scotty Schreier. Make something up, boys and girls. It's really fun. Make something up. Like this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Maybe those letters are starting to come along. It's nice and it's nice and sloppy. It's nice and sloppy. Sloppy's good, but I still think it's gonna need. I think it needs this. Yeah. Yeah. All right, some of this. Yeah, he's holding up the pizza right to you. And I think maybe it's just going to be a straight cheese pizza. Because, you know, werewolf pizza. The cheese pizza. We'll make that browns and stuff. Let's give it some crust indications. And a couple of these. You know, because it's bread dough, really. So. I think maybe I'll make this hair just go off the other side. I think that's right. All right, and that'll be saved for a shirt color, and that'll work. That's pretty good. Yeah, all right. Let's see, if I do this. And be careful with the ink, boys and girls. Set that up and out of the way. That's right. Let me turn this way. Get the whole thing in the shot. There we go. That's closer. Yeah, nice. All right. Werewolf pizza. Lycanthro pizza. Go wild. Bum, 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 bum. What do you think, Penny? Yeah. How you doing today? This is a werewolf pizza, Penny. I drew somebody furry. You know, the werewolf dude called me from up the street, said his uncle got shot with a silver bullet, left him a cash load, and he wants to open a pizza shop. Werewolf Pizza. He's just going to stay a werewolf and just with his hairy self do curb service pizza, delivery of the pizza. Just, you know. Does that sound good to you? All right. Boys and girls, I'm so glad that you were all with me today on this Tuesday, May the 26th, the day after Memorial Day. Hope you had a good time yesterday. I ate too much, as I am wont to do. But everything's okay today, so, you know, out into the garden again today. Gonna mess around out there. Thanks all of you for showing up. Thanks D'Souza household. Thank you, Christy, for all of those wonderful hearts. Charlotte Marion D'Souza asked, have you ever used Copic markers, Easel? No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't bought any of those yet. I keep looking at them and looking at my watercolors and going, gee, I just can't imagine that those things could give me more choices than the watercolors give me. But everyone I've ever talked to who uses them loves them, so I think probably I am missing out. So maybe I need to go get some of those today. I don't know. We'll see what I'm doing today. What are you doing today? I'm so glad that you spent some of your time with me for about 45 minutes here with me on my little Paint by Monster art show as we hover high above Muncie, Indiana in our UFO disguised as a water tower when we are on the ground. Today, boys and girls, we drew the... Well, first of all, we spent time working on the art, the boss cat and spy mouse elephant kind of stuff. We did that today. That was pretty good. Keep working on this. I'm excited about this art getting done. This is going to make one heck of a cool refrigerator magnet. And I think maybe Werewolf Pizza is going to find its really home in the opening shots of the show. So, boys and girls, that's it for me. I am out of here this time. I will catch you on the flippity flops. But first, because someone very close to me said, when you don't play the closing song, I feel like a little hot air balloon just walked by with no air in it at all. So I thought, well, okay. Closing song then, here we go.
If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up to like and also hit the subscribe button. Also, please, leave me a comment in the comment section below, or get really wild and leave 2 comments. For now, I answer everyone back. Also, share the video and tell your friends. And in the meantime, you know what to go
Sing, everybody.
Yourself, right?
Go make some art. Make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars, and super glue. Get the other kind of glue and macaroni, cameras, frames, and fried bologna. Go get anything and all you need for making art. That gnawing feeling deep inside that you can't do it isn't lying to you. Get up off your butt and make some art right now.
Paint by Monster is made by one monster sitting in a tiny upstairs bedroom studio smack downtown in Muncie, Indiana. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Go make some art and...
I will catch you on the flippity flops, boys and girls. See you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, May 27th, Wednesday. We'll see what we're up to then. I don't know. I got to go call this dude. Maybe go get some werewolf things with him. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go to the hardware store. Nothing silver, though. Nothing. Except I got silver in my pocket when I'm a werewolf. What do you think I am, a stupid monster? No chance.